What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs? X17 here. I am back with more Doki Doki, the normal visual novel. A mod for Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, when you guys last saw me play this, there was all that chaos with the MC and Natsuki baking the cupcakes and everything. And then afterwards, during the festival, things really got chaotic. To be honest, I had never seen manga. I have seen manga act like that before during exit music. But I don't know if this tops it or it's just below it. Either way, I didn't like the way she was voicing her displeasure. But still, I kinda get where she's coming from. But I'm on the Natsuki route though. Time to see what we have in store with Natsuki. So without further ado, let's dive in and let's do it to it. It was just letting me know how to skip it. I could skip the dialogue to previous texts I've seen. So, anyway. I arrive at second hour science and walk in the doorway when I see a familiar face.
X, you're in this class?
Yeah, always have been. And you? This is a second year class.
I came because I love to walk around into other people's classes. Of course I am. I'm the youngest in the club, but not by that much. How come we never noticed each other?
We aren't really the kind to just walk up to each other under normal circumstances. I guess that's why.
That applies to you know. After all, I came to talk with you.
That doesn't count. We already known each other.
Anyways, at least you have someone else you sit with. I'll come sit with you. This is just a guess. But have you been saying hello this entire time? Right?
I may have. But I have plenty of friends. They're just not in this class.
Of course! X, we all do. Gosh, there's no need to lie to me, you know.
Wow. Thank you for your trust, Natsuki. You're the best girlfriend ever. Now come sit down already. I try to make sure my sarcasm is as obvious as possible. With a short giggle, she sits down, and shortly after class begins. About a quarter into the lecture, I feel drowsy. Using what's left from my strength, I gently tap Natsuki's shoulder. Curious as to what I want, even when she knows we shouldn't be doing this, she looks at me. Then I started whispering. Hey, are you bored?
Of course I am, but we have to pay attention.
Just for a little time. I feel sleepy. I could really use some of your energy right now. Natsuki drops the pen on her notebook and looks at me again.
Did you read the third book of Rightful Girls?
Actually, no I didn't. Something else was distracting me. Natsuki and I both know what I was distracted by, but she insists on questioning me about it. Where's this gonna go?
What was it you were distracted by?
I don't know what to say. I don't like saying that here. But like I said, I don't like saying it, but I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry about this, Hedgehog Maniacs.
Your hentai collection?
What? I don't have a hentai collection. I yell whisper. Natsuki laughs softly.
Well, you are a massive puppet, so it's just a safe guess. What were you so distracted by then, anyway?
I guess it was just too much video games and anime. It's a lie, but admitting I spent it all thinking about who might come across the wrong way and prove her point.
You're lucky. I was never allowed to play video games.
I'm almost sad for her. Yeah. Same here. A life without video games? How could someone live odd like that? I don't know. Yeah. As gamers, we should all stick together. You never played video games? Oh man, are you missing out?
I played a few at the houses of a few friends, but it's mostly just Jumperman's game. But it's mostly that Jumperman game and stuff like that.
Oh man, you are missing out. Here, next Sunday I'll show you some. All right?
Wow, Sayori, you really like video games, huh?
Yeah. Why? Something wrong with that?
No, I'm not saying that, idiot. You know I wouldn't make fun of you for things you like.
That's true. Then what's so bad about me liking video games?
Nothing, I guess. It's just that it's nice to see you like something as passionately as I like manga. It makes me feel less weird.
I wish I could just give you the games and let you take them home then. But clearly that doesn't work.
Shame, too. I guess that means I only play at your house.
Are we really going to meet up every Sunday?
Why not? You think that's a problem or something?
No. I just think it's kind of funny how you can seemingly hate my guts yet still have a date with me every week. How's Natsuki gonna react to this one?
I don't actually hate you, idiot. Though if you keep acting so stupid, I might.
Could have fooled me. Alright.
It's really stupid to say I love you to someone anyway. It's in every romance novel and everyone does it. It's more fun to insult you, you know?
And why is that?
Because you get so flustered over it.
I do not! I begin to prove a point when I realize that I might have yelled whisper a bit too loud, as the teacher is now looking at us angrily. Natsuki? Zone X, hush! Pay attention! Oh, sorry, it was a female teacher. Hold on, what was that text? Hold on, sorry. She turns back to what she was doing. Natsuki and I take one look at each other, laugh quietly, and she goes back to paying attention. Another few minutes pass by when Natsuki whispers to me.
Sonny X,
What's up?
do you think you could?
She stops mid-sentence. What? She looks down, embarrassed about something.
Did you write a poem last night?
Yeah. You?
I kinda didn't at all. Can I use yours?
Mine? Natsuki, you and I have widely different handwriting.
I know. I was going to copy yours down. Our handwriting is different, but our writing style is similar.
We can't both have the same poem. The club will know something's up.
I was kind of going to ask you to not use yours. I understand if you wrote, but I don't want to let the club down. Please?
I feel bad for Natsuki. Yeah, I really shouldn't be able with this kind of behavior. Either way, I'll decide I'm not gonna scold her, so I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna give up my poem. Okay, fine. I really should, but I will.
Really? I mean, you're too nice for your own good, X. Still, thank you.
You're welcome. But what do I say when I show up to class without a poem?
Well, maybe I shouldn't.
No, don't worry. I'll come up with something. I mean, I forgot mine at the school festival. It's actually believable that I might as well have forgotten it today, too. She looks at me, surprised.
Well, I guess I might bake you something as a thanks.
Really?
Shush! I just said I might!
You're a tiny little ball of evil. Do you know that?
Call me tiny or little again and I'll show you proof of that idea!
Okay, I won't. Sorry. Natsuki returns to a notebook. This time with my poem on one side and her blank piece of paper on the other. I guess she's really going for it. I must have lost track of time, because to my surprise, the bell rings. We both pack up and leave the class.
Bye, X. See you at the Leisure Club, alright?
I wave goodbye and walk off. Man, I hope Natsuki gets a little bit more honest, or else. Come to think of it, I don't think I mind either way. Oh, Natsuki. It's a Sunday, like any other. As usual, my hopes are high for Natsuki to come over. It's only been a week, but it always ends up feeling longer compared to the seemingly short time we spent together. Even if it's several hours, really. A knock on the door brings me back to reality, and I go to answer it.
Hey!
Natsuki walks in as if it was a routine. Which at this point it basically is. I wonder how long we'll keep this up.
Hey! Stop staring at me like that! You're being gross again!
I realized that while I spaced out, my eyes must have rested on Natsuki. I wasn't staring! I just got lost in thought!
I don't want to know what you were thinking about, you pervert! Now, do you want to read, or do you not finish the 4th book yet?
I may not have gotten it done just yet.
I knew it! Well, if you're not gonna read it on your own, I guess I have to read it with you.
She sits on the end of the bed, and I get the 4th book out from my backpack, sitting next to her. I scoot pretty close, and before I know it, it's just like the Literature Club. Laughing at the odd joke, smiling when I laugh at a joke, explaining one to me when I don't, things like that. I don't even notice how close we are to each other when I finally close the book.
Sorry. Well, what did you think?
You have pretty good taste in manga. even if I didn't believe it at first. Did you bring the 5th book?
No.
What? What did you expect to do here all day?
Look, I didn't forget on purpose, so don't blame me.
Well, what do you want to do now?
Hey, you have a TV here. Let's watch something.
I don't disagree. Instead, get enough to reach. Sorry. I don't disagree. Instead, get enough to reach for the remote. I know Natsuki's a bit discomforted by my absence, but seems better when I get back. Must be one of those. Must be one of those moments where. Sorry. So what do you want to watch?
There might be some anime, Eric. Let's watch that.
Wait. How about a horror movie?
Well, if you want to. I mean, you read my manga with me, so I guess I could.
I switched the channel, then get up to turn off the lights and close the blinds.
Is this really needed?
Horror movies are all about the atmosphere, so yeah. Natsuki opens her mouth to object, but quickly closes it. We missed about 5 minutes in the movie, but nothing important. It's only when things really poke up that she really starts to make her presence known. However, instead of speaking up about it, she puts both her arms around me and closes her eyes seemingly out of fear. Yeah, that's right, Natsuki doesn't like horror. Revealed during Act 1. She doesn't like horror. I get that. Anyway. It's only when I turn around and look at her when she realizes what she's done and moves away.
I wasn't afraid. Don't try to get comfort by hugging you or anything like that. I mean it.
She goes back to watching the movie. I contemplate whether to save the situation or let it play out. Natsuki. Bring her closer or change the channel. I would go. I'll bring her closer. Here. I bring Natsuki closer to me, circling her padded body with my arms. She stays completely frozen, but moments later she allows herself to be embraced. If you're scared, that's fine. I don't know how I can protect you from the television, but I will if I have to. With that, she looks away and back at me. I smile and go back to watching the movie.
Sonny X!
What's up?
Thanks. I really am scared, and I'm kinda glad that you do this for me.
You know I would, anytime.
A few moments later.
Sorry about that, Hedgehog Maniacs. I got called for something. Anyway. You know I would. Anytime. You're the best, Natsuki.
You are too.
I think that marks the first time Natsuki's given me an actual compliment. The movie ends, and we both get up. Natsuki's ready to leave.
This was a lot of fun, Sonny X. I'm glad I come over every Sunday.
Natsuki's being really nice to me. What's going on?
I'll give you next book tomorrow. Don't forget to read this time, okay? I know you will, but don't!
There. Things are back to normal. He is a Sundari after all. Anyway. We say our goodbyes and Natsuki leaves. I noticed that even now I still can't tell her I love her. I guess that's alright. She doesn't want to hear it anyway. But I still lack the confidence. That sucks. At least she doesn't mind. Anyway. Sunday. Wait, did it skip an entire week or something? Anyway. Easily one of my favorite days of the week. For reasons that should be obvious. Anyway. I really should start setting an alarm. Though, because I somehow managed to wake up at 11:45 today. Natsuki usually shows up past noon. Great. I rushed through the dental hygiene, struggling to get my hair combed and my face washed. Oh, the living room is used here. I haven't seen that since Eggs and Music. When I did that back in October. It was also done during the 2018 Lemon Attack. We got about a month away before the 2019 Lemon Attack. Any melonheads out there watching this video as well? We will be ready. But I'm still wondering if Me Lemon really is evil. I think she attacks out of resentment. But anyway, once I finally end up downstairs, it's 12:04 p.m. Oh, thank God. What the? Huh? Wait, what'd that text say? Oh, thank God. I still have time to eat breakfast.
Hey, Sayax!
Natsuki greets. Open the door. I forgot I leave that open. I put on my best smile and wave to her. Hello, Natsuki. You're here a bit early.
Well, I was a bit late, so I came here as soon as I could. Guess I overcompensate.
Ah, not by too much. Well, I haven't eaten yet, so if you'd like to sit in the living room, I'll fix myself something quick.
Actually, I haven't eaten breakfast either.
You left without eating? Natsuki, you have to have breakfast. It's important. That's true. You know what they say. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Anyway.
I know that, dummy. It's just, I wanted to show up here quick. So shut it.
Natsuki's response is unusual. Lacks the confidence her insults normally do. I think it's got something to do with her dad. But I'm not sure what's going on with this one. I mean, I know what Natsuki's dad is capable of in other mods. Like Datsuki and A Brand New Day. And her dad in Eggs and Music. The Eggs and Music really gets to me every time. But anyway. Natsuki, something tells me that that's not really the reason.
Well, whatever's telling you that, it's wrong! That is the reason, okay? Stop being so stupid and pay attention!
What should I do? Should I insist on asking or just drop it? I am concerned for Natsuki's well-being. But I don't know what to do. I've got a bad feeling about this, so I'm gonna insist upon it. Natsuki, please! I want the real reason. If something's up, I need to know! She starts to get angry again, clenching her fist and almost raising it, but instead unclenches it and looks down as if ashamed.
And to think I was about to hurt the person I love. I'm becoming just like him.
Who's he?
My dad, Son X. He does that to me all the time.
Your dad hurts you?
Not really physically. Well, physically too, I guess. He got mad at me yesterday, so he hid all the food where I can't reach it. He always takes food away from me when I make him mad, Son X. There are entire days where I don't eat, no matter how much I apologize.
I'm in shock. Whoa. I've seen the results of what her father does to her in other mods, as I said. From A Brand New Day, Exit Music, Salvation. I recommend checking all 3 of those mods out. But this, I don't know what to say. I knew that Natsuki's father was strict, but that much? It explains her smart figure. It explains her harsh persona. Even her confidence issues that she hides under a self-centered act. Natsuki, I have no idea what to do other than walk over to her and hug her. She returns the hug, bruises her head, buries her head into my shoulder and begins to cry. We stand like this for some time. Natsuki!
Yes, Son X?
She speaks through tears and sniffs. Listen. How many meals would you skip? You say you skip a week.
7. Maybe more. At least 1 a day.
Well, that'll change. Starting tomorrow, I'm bringing you in food, alright?
Son X. You really do that for me?
Of course, Natsuki. You're my girlfriend, and beyond that, I would do it for you anyway, because I care about you. I expected that to cheer her up, but instead she seems to cry even harder.
Dang it, Son X! You're so nice to me, and I've been nothing but mean to you all this time. I have to be the worst girlfriend ever.
I put a hand on her head. Natsuki, I'm not stupid. I know how to back off from something I don't like. So you can only guess my answer to that by looking where I am now, and what I am to you. She giggles.
You're a masochist, aren't you, Son X? I guess explains a lot.
The happiness in her voice begins to return. Hey, at least she's not humor out of something. At least she got humor out of something. I pat her on the back before releasing her. Hey, neither of us have eaten, have we? Come on, let me make you something. You don't have to be a master chef to know eggs, after all. She agrees, but seems sad that I let go of her. I go to cook the eggs, and she follows me.
I can cook my own food, you know.
I don't object, and we get to cooking. I somehow managed to burn mine, but Natsuki's turned out fine. We both sit down to eat, and finish rather quickly. Okay, how can you burn your eggs, MC? I think you only burn stuff when Natsuki's around. Anyway. Before either of us get up, I stop her. Natsuki, listen, right now. Tell me everything about your life at home. I need to know these kind of things.
Well, alright.
And she does, in fact, tell me everything. It takes quite a while to get out, and I do interject to ask a question once in a while. But for the most part, it's Natsuki talking about how terrible things are with her dad, and her mom isn't in the picture to stop it. She talks about how he neglects her, but won't let her do anything a girl would do. He gets angry when she takes more than a minute to answer a text of his, and she better not fail to answer a call. And the reason as to why she's in my class, she had to study so hard that the school allowed her to skip an entire year. But when she did skip another one right at the next year, her father got mad at her again. Jeez. That's too much, man. It really is. I'm completely shocked by everything. Natsuki, you need to get out of there. Okay, this is starting to feel like this is starting to remind me of Summer Hope, which is another mod you should check out.
Yeah? I'm not an adult. I don't have a job. I don't have any money. I have no idea how to sustain a house. I'm not even old enough for any of that. I'm trapped, Sonny X.
You know, Natsuki, there is someone who can't do all that stuff. When I also mentioned you can come over to this person's house every Sunday anyway.
Sonny X, are you asking me to move in with you?
Well, if we're serious about dating, then what was bound to happen anyway? You need to leave ASAP, and I can provide. If I can provide, why wouldn't I?
If I get told my dad will move in with some boy, you'll freak out.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, think about it, alright? Tell me what your plan is.
I'll think about it, but there's no promises, and
What?
Nothing. I was just saying I'll think about it. Nothing else.
Oh, alright. Well, the sun's setting. Listen, be safe, alright?
There's nothing dangerous on the walk back.
I hug her once more. I wasn't talking about that, though. Her eyes light up as if the meaning clicked into her head, and she looked at me one last time.
Thank you, Sonny X. The answer is yes, I will. It won't be instant, but soon, alright? Maybe in a couple weeks.
That's the most genuine I think Natsuki's ever been. I smile, kiss her on the forehead, and let go. She walks out the door. It's just like any other Sunday, me waiting patiently for Natsuki to show up. We've done this quite a few times now, and it's started to set as commonplace. It's still exciting each time, and it's kind of become a factor of motivation for the rest of the week. But it's a different kind of excitement now. As I ponder this, Natsuki knocks on my door.
Hi, Sonny X.
She's in casual clothing as usual, and this time holding the next parfait girls under her arm. She immediately takes one look at me and frowns.
Did you even comb your hair when you woke up this morning?
No, I didn't. Sorry, must have forgotten.
Wow, it looks awful. Here.
Natsuki stands on her tiptoes and tries to adjust my hair. Okay. Where have I seen this before? This kind of reminds me of when the MC tries to help Sayori with her hair. Anyway. Speaking of Sayori, I haven't seen her, Yuri, or Monica since that chaotic day. Which is interesting. Anyway. She tries to comb it with her hand, but it just won't go down. Finally, she licks her hand and combs it once more, successfully getting it down. It's only after her task is finished that she realizes what she's done and blushes.
There! That should fix your hair. Now, next time, comb your hair yourself!
Alright. Would you like to come inside? She nods and follows me in. When we walk by the kitchen, she pipes up.
Hey, Sonny X! Shall I make some cookies for the two of us?
Good idea. Wait a minute. Did you say that cupcakes are better than cookies when you were talking to Sayori? This is interesting. Anyway, you want some help?
Nah, I can handle this myself. I'm making half a dozen, that's all. It's not like the cupcakes.
Well, alright. I'll get today's activities set up. I start to walk away when I hear Natsuki pipe up.
Are we going to read today?
She asks, pointing to her manga. Well, manga's an interest of yours that you showed me, right? Well, there's an interest of mine I want to show you. You know how I said I wanted to play some video games with you a while ago? A look of realization slowly hits her.
Now, Sonny X! Could have been a day where I didn't have my manga to read?
Trust me, it'll be fun. I'll be right back, alright? She looks concerned, but otherwise goes back to her cookies. I go upstairs and grab the wires, console, controller, and a couple of games. I wonder what the MC has grabbed. I don't know which one I should show Natsuki though. If I pick correctly, it might have more interest in the hobby. I go downstairs and set her and see her still hard at work on our desserts. I hook up the wires to the television and grab the games. Right as I do this, she puts the cookies in the oven and joins me in the living room.
So, what game are we playing then?
I pondered this for a moment. Getting this right would be crucial. Other genres would be really fun, but I know that one of them is the one that Natsuki wants to play the most. But which? An action game, a player versus player game, a co-op game, or a story-based game? Could go for some action, but I don't know if she'll be into it. A player versus player would be a 1v1, but I don't know if she would like that either. A co-op, maybe it might be the right one, but a story-based game might be a one player. Let's try a co-op game. I grab Wormhole 2's box and pop the disc in the tray. Natsuki grabs the cookies from the kitchen and sets them on the coffee table. Why are we still in the MC's room though? I dim the lights and we both sit on the couch. While she does pay attention, she doesn't seem to enjoy it.
I still think we should have read it instead.
Aw, come on, I'm enjoying this.
Alright, fine, but I'm going to read, okay?
With that, she comes a bit closer to me, leaning against me. I guess co-op wasn't the right choice. Should have picked the story base. Anyway. She takes out Parfait Goals and her phone lights, starting to read. go back to our own activities. Once in a while grabbing cookies from the plate, until eventually things start to get dark out.
Bye, Sonny X. No offense, but let's do something different next week, alright?
Fine by me. I'll see you on Monday. She leaves. As she walks out, I consider what events of this night. Is this what love is like? It's Sunday, and what should start out as a day of excitement instead starts off with a sickness. With a few sneezes all throughout this morning, I realized the sudden cold I developed. Great. I'm just about to prep some coffee when Natsuki knocks on the door, so of course I go to greet her. However, I immediately relay the bad news. Natsuki, I'm really sick. It's probably best you don't stay over today.
Nice work, Sonny X. Guess we have to take care of you now.
Wait. Does she mean I can take care of myself?
Yeah.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, sure you can. You got yourself sick, idiot. You probably won't make yourself better. Come on, let's go inside.
She tries to push me back into my house to no avail. I think about this for a moment. On the one hand, I did warn her, and she's insisting. But on the other, it's still mean of me to really go along with this. She doesn't need to be sick like this. I'll let Natsuki in. Alright, fine. But if you get sick, don't blame me.
I won't. Now go lay down somewhere. Hurry up.
I naturally go into the only comfortable bed, the one in my bedroom, and lay in it. Natsuki practically throws my cover at me.
Here, now I'm going to get you something warm, so you can feel better. Stay here.
Before I can mention that I can't really go anywhere, she leaves. A few minutes later, she arrives back with some hot soup. Soup?
It helps with colds. It's better than anything else I could have given you. Are you going to be mad at me for it? Or you're going to be appreciate it?
I give an apologetic look. I appreciate it, Natsuki. It's really nice that you're doing this. Thank you. She seems almost shocked by my words.
Whatever. You're my boyfriend now, so I need to take care of you. You do the same, right?
I suppose, yes. Yes, I would.
What do you mean you suppose?
It's just an expression. I don't mean it like that. She puts it on an angry face. Once she pulls up a chair and sits next to me, it slowly starts to fade. After a few seconds, she grabs my hand, and I look at her in suspicion.
I'm just trying to keep your pulse in check.
That's not how pulse works. That'll be my wrist. Also, a cold wouldn't really affect my pulse.
What? You don't think I know that? I'm not stupid, Sonny X.
She doesn't then mention why she's really holding my hand. But I do know, don't I? I decided to drop it anyways. It won't do any good to let her know that I'm aware. At any rate, achoo! A sneeze that then comes out of nowhere and ruins the moment.
Gross! You need some tissues or something? Where are they?
Right there, over on my desk. I pray to every god I can think of that she doesn't put 2 and 2 together with the lotion right next to it. What do you mean by that? And see the way her face changes when she grabs it? I'm thinking none of them answered. When she returns it to me, I blow my nose and throw the tissue in a nearby trash can.
So, why was this next to a bar of lotion, Sunny X?
Well, it's really easy to explain. My Stanley betrays my words. Natsuki laughs.
You're disgusting, Sunny X.
She continues laughing. What is that lotion anyway? Maybe I should ask that. Before I have time to think of a retort, she grabs the remote from my TV.
You wanna watch anything in particular?
Nope. You can pick if you like. Hearing this, she flips over to an idol anime. I've never seen it, but she seems to like it. One of the characters does remind me of her, so I can see why. I pay attention to her reaction when good and bad things happen to the cast. How she almost laughs at some of their misfortunes and charades.
Sunny X.
Huh? Oh, what's up?
You were kinda staring at me. What is that for?
I just spaced out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Really? Is that it? I don't want to know what you get up to when you're thinking about me like that. Especially with what that tissue box was sitting next to.
Natsuki chuckles to herself. Don't flatter yourself. It's not like a guy, well, get off with his imagination alone as it is.
That's all I give you gender. Anyway, let's change the subject.
Afterwards, she turns back to the TV. I don't know where that was going, but whatever. Anyway. We sit like this for a bit, until her hand meets mine and they interlock once more.
Sunny X, I hope you know I don't mind if I get sick. It actually is fun spending time with you.
Yeah, I like this too. But don't get sick. You make me feel really bad about it.
Ha, I won't then.
She returns to the show as do I. It's only when the sun finally starts to set that she releases my hand, and something seems to be missing the second she does.
Well, I gotta go then. Bye, Sunny X.
Bye, Natsuki. I hope I didn't make you sick.
Stop worrying about me. I got had a little cold anyway. See you tomorrow, alright?
And with that, she walks downstairs, and right before the door opens and closes behind her, I hear her sneeze. Great. She did get sick, but what about her father? It's Sunday as usual. Natsuki shows up, this time holding a box in her hand.
He found out about us.
Oh man.
Screamed at me, shoved an empty box in my face, and told me to get out of this house. That I had 24 hours to leave or else he would. I was really scared, Sunny X. I know this isn't how we planned it, but I had no idea what else to do.
Natsuki. At once, I go over to her and hug her tightly. Wait. I don't know what that was in the top left. If you guys saw that. If there was anything important. But anyway, she almost drops the box in shock. Shh. It'll be alright, Natsuki. You're safe now, alright? It isn't what we planned, but that isn't important. All that's important is that you're alright.
I'm still scared. What if he gets mad and comes for me or something?
Does he know where we live?
No.
Then you're fine. I get that you're paranoid, but I'll protect you, alright? Even if I have to go down fighting, I won't let anything hurt you. Tears begin to well up in Natsuki's eyes. I grab the box from her and set it down, and she buries her face in my chest, lightly sobbing. Without really thinking, I wiped tears from her eyes. Man. This had to come at some point. She looks at me for a straight half minute. Her eyes are still slightly glistening from the tears. I pick up her box and start to go upstairs, motioning her to follow me. She does, and I set her stuff on the bed.
Son X, you only have one bed, huh?
Oh yeah. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's find out where to put your stuff. The majority of it, funnily enough, ended up being for bacon. What little of it wasn't, was mostly items she kept around her room. I noticed that she didn't have much, and that was probably for a reason. It's mostly just kids' dolls, a couple of anime posters, and manga she hid from her father. We put these in their proper place. At this point, Natsuki and I both sit on the bed. I decided to ask her what we should do.
What? You can't think of something? What are you bothering me for?
It's nice that she's returned to a normal state. You sound like you can't think of anything either.
I can't. I just don't want to. You should do it instead.
Fine. Here, you want to watch some anime? I'll let you pick which one.
Yeah, you better. I will let you pick anyway. It's not like I want to know what you wanted to watch, or something like that. Your taste is probably terrible.
With that, Natsuki grabs the remote from me and flips to Johnny's Strange Escapades. Rocks are unbeatable. What? Is that really something? I don't know. Gotta keep going. Anyway. A slice of life by all respects, but it has fighting elements which make it fun to watch anyway. I don't refuse, instead changing my position to illuminate me actually laying in bed, with my head propped up on my arm. Natsuki lays down normally, yawning as she does. We're sitting together, and the show has just started. While watching, I notice we both sort of slumped into the bed. We begin to straight up lay next to each other at this point. We continue watching for a few minutes until she falls asleep. Whoa! Hello! I've seen Natsuki's expressions before, but that's the first time I've seen that one. At first, I don't pay much attention. I'm perfectly fine here, as long as I explain to her what happened before she wakes up. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea, if you're gonna be able to explain it in time, man. However, what I'm not expecting is for her to do is turn around and wrap her arms around me, settling into my side. I panic. What if she wakes up like this? What is she going to say? What if this ruins everything? Slowly and carefully, I pick up her top arm and put it on her side. I then try to push my other arm out from under her, slowly once more so that she doesn't awaken. She's completely separated from me once more, and I breathe a sigh of relief. That is, until she brings her arm right back into position, effortlessly. Oh no. Yeah, how is she going to react to it? God! Dang! God dang it! I take a different approach, attempting to remove myself from the situation. I can see her sliding out from under her arms when I hear her speak.
You don't have to move so much, you don't have to move so much, idiot! You can just tell me you're uncomfortable!
I'm not! didn't want to hear your reaction when you woke up.
Well, I'm back.
She rubs the sleep out of her eyes and yawns stretching.
I'm mad that I would be. I'm mad that I would have been, you know?
Yeah, you say that now. But if I had left you like that or even fell asleep myself, might be different.
Sandy X,
I turned to her.
these Sundays with you are some of the best hours of my life. It's so nice to have an escape from home, even when it's only temporarily. And you being with me makes things even better. I don't normally like to be genuine like this, but if I had woken up like that, it would have been great.
Natsuki, these are some of the best moments of my life too. I never want these to end. I would love to spend every Sunday till the day I die with you.
Sandy X, I want to spend every day to the day I die with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Natsuki, God dang it, Natsuki! I love you, alright? More than anyone on this entire earth, I love you. She slowly begins weeping.
You're the first person that's ever said that to me. I love you too, Sandy X.
Natsuki being so candid makes me a bit shocked. Without a word, I place my hand on the back of her head. Once she realizes what's going on, she wraps her arms around me as our lips meet, kissing for the first time since we first played video games together. I'm completely taken out of my surroundings. Instead, all I comprehend is myself, the couch, and the amazing girl I'm sharing this moment with. The rest of our lives, huh? That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Okay, why is Natsuki still shaded?
Idiot.
What?
I can tell. In your eyes. You still don't believe me.
What? She ignores me.
Don't worry.
As she rolls and lays on top of me, she whispers in my ear.
I can help fix that.
Huh? I don't know what the heck just happened there. Well, that was Natsuki's route. It was interesting, I'll say that. Next time you see me do this, I'm gonna do Sayori's route. But until next time, Sandy X17 is signing out, and I'll see you guys later.